Tearing up a new package of crisp bread, keep the cap. Turn it inside out, pick up some crisp bread, and close the rest with a cap. It's quite handy. Same works for the square ones. In fact, that's how the manufacturer intended it. It says on the packaging. Also, keep the oil bottle inner cap. Turn it over, putting the circle side between the edges. Now you can trickle oil, which makes the usage more efficient. To keep an oil bottle clean, I have a few tips for you. Make crosscuts in a cotton pad or in a small piece of sponge. Put them on the bottleneck. Thus, they will absorb all of the oil drops, or you can wrap it with a piece of paper towels. Seal it with a stationary elastic band or a thread. Gently unwrap the upper layers of the towels, so it looks like the bottle is dressed. Having packaged cheese, cut off a piece of it, and cover the sliced cheese with that piece of packaging. You can easily store it this way in your fridge for a few days. Some of the boxes have some hacks like this. Pushing the cardboard both sides here leads to a plastic wrap tight fixation. Thus, you can easily pull it out. There is also a serrated edge, which helps to tear off the wrap. Put a batch of ground meat on the plastic wrap. Then put a wooden skewer on top and slightly press on it. Wrap it and form a kebab. Spread the ground meat over the skewer and roll it to a sausage shape. Put them on a baking tray so they will look nice and delicious. I always read your comments and take your advice. This storage method was given to me by one of my followers. Put the unwashed herbs in a jar with the stems up. Close it tightly with a screw top. That helps them to last longer in a fridge. To spread the baking paper fit in your rectangle or square-shaped baking dish, fold the paper sheet 4 times. Put it to the center of the dish and make the cut up to the corner. Unfold the paper and put it into the dish, thus it keeps the form. Fold a piece of baking paper in half. Place the knife inside the paper and cut a casserole or a cheesecake. Thus, the paper will work as a portion divider. Now you can decorate every piece differently. If you need to strain the broth through a little sieve, extend it with a fork. Insert the fork into the sieve handle. Place it in the middle. Filter the broth. Don't worry, the sieve won't fall. If you don't have scales at hand, a plastic lid will help you to measure our spaghetti for 2 people. It holds in exactly 200 grams. Cut off the bottom of a Kinder Surprise capsule. Put a plastic bag with grains through the hole. Wide open the bag and close the cap. Thus, it is easy to pour, store it, especially if you are in the countryside at the weekend. Here's another way of peeling garlic. I know many of you use it. Flatten the cloth with a knife and tap it a little. This way helps easily remove the garlic husk. Take 4 eggshells. Wash them and dry out thoroughly. They help you to sharpen the blades of any types of blender. Turn the blender on and grind the shells. The blades become sharper and the shells are a good fertilizer for indoor plants. To preserve the leftover yogurt, I do this. First off, have it half open. Take some food and to close the top tightly, use a piece of cocktail straw, which is cut lengthwise. To cool off a cup of tea fast, put in 3 or 4 so the tea will cool off much faster.